So we are down in Alabama and we are at our first Momo Homes build, and I am here with Janine. And Janine, I want you to tell us a little bit about how this project's been coming along and what's happening here.
Yeah, we're really excited. This is the very first MOMO Homes build to hit the United States. And so it's been a long time in the works, and we're just really excited to be here in person and seeing it go vertical and seeing the panelized construction technology at work here.
Well, and this is going to be groundbreaking for us, I think, because I think that with the building trends in the US right now, with the timber being so expensive, having a prefabricated cold form steel construction process is going to, I think, be pretty revolutionary.
Yeah, I would say so. This technology for building is groundbreaking, and like you mentioned, the United States has quite a few challenges in the home building industry, and the technology that we're using here is kind of a happy middle between regular stick building construction, traditional construction, and using ways to prefabricate, pre-assemble certain components in a controlled environment in a warehouse. So you're not actually delivering a prefab product, but there are efficiencies and there are things that we can do to make this build much faster, much more affordable, and much stronger than a traditional stick build home, which I'm excited to show you about.
That's awesome. Well, let's go inside and take a peek.
Okay, awesome. Let's check it out. As you can see, we're at the front door here, and right now we're on our SureFoot concrete-free foundation footing system, which is a technology out of New Zealand that's been around for a couple decades now, but it's not been used very much in residential construction in the United States. This is an amazing, more affordable and more eco-friendly alternative to a traditional concrete foundation that can be used in warmer climates, because we're down here in Birmingham, Alabama, so we're not contending with pipes potentially freezing and that kind of a thing. But it's a much faster way to put in a foundation, and it comes with the Momo Home kit included in the price. So let's kind of just come in through the front door here. Watch your step. So as you come in, you'll see our panelized system that's made using cold formed light gauge steel, which is done with a machine called FrameCAD. And Momo uses panels and extrusions from the FrameCAD machine to create our roof trusses, our wall panels, and our floor joists. So this house is extremely strong, extremely sturdy. It will not get blown away in a tornado like Dorothy did in Kansas. But yeah, this house is really over-engineered for what it is, and that's what we want to bring to the market, is a really high-quality, sturdy home that will last a very long time. Obviously, steel is moisture resistant, pest resistant, mold resistant, fire resistant. And so the idea is that this home requires very low maintenance and will last a very long time.
Awesome. And Janine, what home are we in right now? What model is this?
Yeah, this is our Odium bungalow, which is a 2-bed, 2-bath home. Some people might call it an ADU, but it's about 1,300 square feet.
Okay.
So it could be a small single family home. It could also be a really great kind of mother-in-law home in someone's backyard. We have a beautiful wraparound porch around the back here with some French doors that will be opening up onto that porch. The master suite also opens up onto the porch. And as you can see, we have a really beautiful high vaulted ceiling in this main living space that makes 1,300 square feet feel a lot bigger than it actually is.
Great. And then let's go ahead and go into the master.
Okay.
Take a peek at that really quick.
Yeah. So again, we have 8-foot high doors, which are going to be solid wood doors made out of a material called rubber wood, which is a very eco-friendly wood, but also provides a really strong, solid, substantial door. We're really committed to using high quality components so that this home doesn't feel like, you know, a production build home or a prefabricated home. We really want this home to feel and be extremely high quality. So here we are in the master suite. As you can tell, the bed's gonna go here, and it has its own exterior access to that wraparound porch, which is really lovely.
Okay.
And then over here we have our walk-in closet. I think this will be enough space for all the clothes.
I mean, with 9-foot ceilings.
Yeah, right? You
Yeah.
can get a double stacked closet in here. And then we'll go right through the wall over to the master bathroom. And here we're gonna have a nice long double vanity and the water closet and this shower right over here at the front.
And I like that you have a window and
Absolutely.
a shower, so you get nice
Yep.
light coming in.
Yep. And all of our windows are full aluminum, like a European style. So the interior material is aluminum as well as the exterior. So you're never going to have any moisture problems with the window frames, and you're never going to have to sand them down and restain them like you would with a wood-clad product.
Very nice. I'm even having trouble getting like a full view of the room and the shop because the ceilings are
Because the ceilings
so high.
are really tall.
Yeah.
I know, it's great. It feels just that little bit more luxurious when you have taller ceilings.
Then maybe let's walk around the exterior where we can see this awesome wraparound porch with an awning.
Sounds great. So the point of construction that you're seeing right now only took about 2 weeks for the crew of 4 guys to complete.
Wow.
And that's really because of that pre-assembly process that's done in the warehouse where, you know, you've got these floor joists that just set in and bolt in. And so it's a really fast process to assemble this home. You can see they're almost done with the roof on top. They've just started laying the roof sheet, which is a 50+ year steel roof. Again, a long-lasting product chosen for low maintenance purposes. The windows are just about all in. The doors are going to go in soon. There's a Trex deck product that's going to go across this whole deck. That'll be really beautiful. A long-lasting material as well. And then we're estimated to be about 4 to 6 weeks away from total completion, which will put the entire build at about 2 months.
I mean, that's incredible to have it all erected and everything in just 2 months.
Yeah, it's kind of unheard of. The idea also is that all of your building materials and supplies are coming from one source. You're not using a bunch of different subcontractors, a bunch of different suppliers, that everything is on call. So when your general contractor is ready for the next delivery, they just call up the logistics provider and they will deliver the next delivery in sequence.
Okay.
So you're not waiting on subcontractors who don't show up, some materials that maybe don't show up on time. So a lot of those delays and those risks are taken out of the equation.
Well, and as a home builder, somebody that has timelines, they've got people that are counting on them to deliver on a certain, a certain expectation, knowing that you've got all of your supplies, all of everything that you need coming in your kit.
Yep.
Just makes it so much more streamlined.
Absolutely.
Imagine how many more homes you could build.
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, that's kind of the reason for most of the delays in the home building industry is a project management issue, not necessarily a construction issue. So we're trying to take those variables out of the equation so that we can stick to budgets better, we can stick to timelines better. And at the end of the day, we're hoping to be able to deliver homes in about 6 to 9 months rather than a year or 2 years.
Right.
So that's another benefit to this panelization technology.
Well, it's exciting. Well, it sure is fun to be able to be here to see this. This is the first Momo being built by our group here in the United States. And there are more to come, but this is the first one we're really getting to see. So can't wait to see the rest.